Good afternoon, everybody. How are you today? And welcome to the latest edition of Drew Mania Live. Nice to have you with us on this Monday, the 30th day of July. Can you believe it? It's almost towards the end of July, the year 2018. And of course, this is yours truly, Andrew L. Perry. Thank you, as always, coming to you live and at you from the busy streets of Brooklyn, New York. And today I am inside the campus of Long Island University, located in downtown Brooklyn, as I chat to you what is happening in the world of sports. Well, we have tomorrow is the MLB trading deadline as the trade continues. Trade continues as we have the NFL training camp is slowly getting underway right now, as all the veterans are getting together and so forth. But of course we'll start off with the baseball, as we could start either way, as both New York teams had a solid day yesterday, the Yankees most likely. Let's start off with the Yankees, shall we? And after making his debut after the trade after being traded, after being required from after trade from the Toronto Blue Jays, as AJ Happ made his debut exactly as the Yankees will hope for. You know, the crowd will sell out. It was 46,000 yesterday. During the stadium yesterday, the 35-year-old AJ Happ only allowed one run yesterday, and had three hits over the six inning. But other than that, he was just everything the Yankees have hoped for yesterday. And in the result, the Yankees beat the Orioles by the score of 3-6 to catch the Boston Red Sox, and it's funny how much of the Yankees were struggling a little bit. It's hard to believe. They were struggling a little bit. You know, going to the weekend. There was 5.5 games out. The Boston Red Sox, before they hit the Minnesota Twins, and they had a rough week. And let's be honest, the Red Sox had a rough weekend. They really do lose 2 out of 3 to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays looking to run away with that division, but the Yankees are not going away quick. The Yankees by this weekend showed they're not gonna go away quietly. And let's be honest, even though the Yankees take the series, take 3 out of 1 from the Toronto Blue Jays. But let's be honest, when a team like the Kansas City Royals won at least 30% of their games, I'm sorry, you should sweep this team. You should really, really sweep this team. And you know what? I'm not gonna. Yankee fan, you can't really complain. You are at least 2.5 games back. I know the Red Sox are not going to make it easy anytime. The Red Sox are not going to make it easy as far as catching up to them, and not going to make this division easy. And as I told you in the beginning of the season, and now we heading towards the finish line, as we got 2 months to go before the playoffs start in October, and it should be a lot of fun. And the Yankees, your main goal, even though you take the wild card because it's necessary, but you deep down you really wanted to win the division, because the Yankee fans don't want to hear. Yankee fans will tell you it's all about winning the championship, and it all starts about winning that division. It's not about winning the wild card at all. Any Yankee fan would tell you, "Oh, we get in the wild card." Oh, no. It's not about winning the wild card. It's about winning that division. That's all there's to it. It's about that division. So, So the is a good weekend as expected from the Yankees. Take 3 out of 1 from the Kansas City Royals, and Hap. Let's continue. Hap, I think, is a booster for the starting pitching, because let's be honest, the Yankee rotation has been needed to live for quite some time. Going back honestly, since they won the title in '09. And then the Yankees have not been having a strong, solid pitching staff. So now they really gotta balance with a pitching staff and a bullpen too, as I might add. As Zach Britton had a good night on Thursday, and on Saturday didn't on Saturday I should say. I don't know if he did the. I don't know if he did. I can't recall in my head. Did he pitch in the day or night of the doubleheader on Saturday? But either way, that day he did not have a good day. He really didn't. He really got tattooed, I should say, especially that bomb, that Goodwin hit good hit on Saturday, and but it's all forgotten now because the Yankees won yesterday and so forth. But let's see if the Yankees will continue and will still keep in pace, But as far as we know, this AL East is going to come down with the Yankees and the Red Sox, and even though the Red Sox have the best record in the AL right now, and let's see how things unfolded now, and what happened to the Astros? Even though the Astros are still on top of the West, and Seattle and Oakland. Well, by the way, Oakland is really a feel good story, and they're really a fun team to watch this year. But I'm going to stay focused on the Astros. The Astros have not really been the Astros of the later years of the team of last year, and their bullpen is really, really solid. And Dallas Keuchel, as we all know, has not really had a good season. Norman and Greg Morton is looking to, and Justin Verlander to me, Justin Verlander to me is having a quiet, he's not having a season he had last year. Let's put it that way, okay? And even though there still be a thick of things, and I don't think the Astros are not. They're going to repeat as champions, and to me, they're not going to this year. So let's see if Seattle will catch up to Oakland, I should say. If Oakland continue to have the title year they have, look out. I think Oakland could make a team, but let's not forget, this is the A's we're talking about. The last time they make the playoffs, it left a bad taste in my mouth. And I know it's a long time ago. I know it's 3 years ago. This is not the Kansas City Royals, but getting to the wild card. Let's just see if even if they get to the wild card, going against the Yankees is not going to be easy at all, especially in this bullpen. And like I mentioned, but I know we're gonna talk about the Mets a little bit, but I'm gonna be real brief with the Mets a little bit. Finally, their bullpen in this season could save a game after all, as Anthony Soroka, whatever the hell his last name is, he saved a game, and the Mets won a game 1-0, and Zach Wheeler again had another pitching, and Zach Wheeler is quietly having a solid year. Really, he really has pitched. He six scoreless innings, and he had an RBI. He had an RBI double to give the Mets a 1-0 lead, and that's all they needed from Zach Wheeler, because Zach Wheeler shut the door down. And as I mentioned, a 6-score inning, and his ERA dropped from 4.11 to lowest, and now this past 2 months his ERA is 3.20, which is really has been a stellar. It really shows he's having a stellar year. It really has. It really has. And the Mets, you know, that's all you can say. That's all you can say, really. And that's for the Pittsburgh Pirates. To lose a series the way they lose a series to the New York Mets, the way they did, you know, I don't know if they could still be after the 11-game winning streak came to a close. Let's see if the Pirates will bounce back and get back to winning ways in Pittsburgh and get into the mix of the NL wild card, as we could see, where from the looks of it, it could be wide open. It really could. Now, as far as now real quickly about the Hall of Fame, Chipper Jones got in yesterday. As you all know, the Hall of Fame was just the baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Vladimir Guerrero, Chipper Jones, Jim Thome, who, by the way, in my opinion, is the true definition of a first baseman. A first baseman who can hit home run and hit with a lot of power. So, let's see. Vladimir Guerrero, no question, Hall of Famer. Trevor Hoffman, good closer, but he's not Mariano Rivera. And speaking of Mariano Rivera is going to be a first ballot next year. So I don't be surprised if he'll get in as a Hall of Famer. Let's see. Chipper Jones, the original Met killer. The years he faced the Mets in the playoffs one year, and had to really just kill the Mets. Look at this. His home run total is he hit 3. His batting average is 303 with a career home run of 456. 1,063 RBIs with all 19-year career with the Atlanta Braves against the Mets alone. If that doesn't prove he's the Mets killer, I don't know what is. And on Chipper, and as far as Jack, it's hard to believe. Jack Morris, and Alan Tuel got into the Hall of Fame, and they both was drafted. Both teammates got into the Hall of Fame, and they play the same year, which is 1976, and now in the Hall of Fame. And on that note, that's going to do it for this edition of Drew Mania Live. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to listen to this episode again, please go to Spreaker.com and type in the keyword Andrew Perry. And please follow my show on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and iHeartRadio. Until then, this is Andrew Perry, always saying to you, shalom, let peace go with you. And I'll talk to you in the next Drew Mania Live. So long, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Monday afternoon.